students and faculty. This is Lauren Craddock.
Hayden Wilton.
And Mr. Franks.
And we are here to bring you hilariously useless knowledge with our How To Hilarity show. Because everyone's a little clumsy, and we're here to show you how clumsiness is really done.
Hey, Mr. Franks, how often do you spill your drinks?
Well, funny you should ask, Hayden. I actually spill my drinks every time that I try to drink them. So you'll oftentimes see me with stains on my clothes from spilled beverages that I've spilt. Whole pots of coffee even that I've spilled on myself, creating some pretty serious burns. I spill drinks all the time. So I spill drinks in the hallway. And when I do this, normally I blame it on students and I make them mop it up. So I actually spill drinks so frequently that I've seen a number of doctors and different specialists, and they've ruled out any sort of medical conditions, but it's really baffled the doctors. So they ultimately came up with that it was just clumsiness. But Miss Evers actually came up with a rule just for me that I have to only drink drinks out of sippy cups that toddlers and little kids use to minimize my spills.
Well, one of the most common clumsy mistakes people make is spilling their drinks. 2 in 3 adults spill their drinks every day. So, Lauren, how do you go about spilling a drink?
I mean, I can definitely relate. So, step 1, you're going to want to find your favorite glass. It has to be your favorite glass. If it's not going to work.
Or use a sippy cup.
Or a sippy cup, that works too. And fill it up so much it's almost overflowing. If it's spilling all over you, you've done it right. If it's not, you go ahead, just stop because it's not working. Step 2, you need to locate a large group of people. When I say a large group of people, I mean like the most people you have ever seen. Once you find them, you're going to want to walk past them. But while you're walking past them, make sure you forget how to walk and throw your drink in the air. Make sure it lands all over you, and boom, there you have it.
That will definitely work. That happens to me all the time.
That sounds like what I already do.
Mr. Franks, did you know that 68% of people burn their food while they're cooking?
Wow, that's actually pretty surprising to me. I rarely burn my food. So I mostly actually undercook my food. So I cook and order my chicken to be cooked normally rare or medium rare. I have burned a few dishes, though. So some things I'll frequently burn are hard to cook things like cereal, ice cream, and yogurt, other foods like this.
Honestly, I did not know it was that many other people. I thought it was just me.
Mr. Franks, could you share an embarrassing story about you maybe undercooking or overcooking your yogurts and ice creams?
Well, like I said, I rarely burn my food, but I do have an embarrassing story about one of my students burning food. So Carter Clayton, Mrs. Clayton's son, once burned mac and cheese in the school so badly that the fire alarm went off and the whole fire department had to come. A-West smelled like a campfire all afternoon.
I mean, that would definitely make sense. With that, Hayden, how would you go about burning your food?
Well, since I love burning food, best food ever, the first step I would do would be to set either the temperature or the time to really high or long. Then you'll get distracted by something irrelevant, like TV, you could say, and that's when the smoky flavor starts to set in. Soon, after a few hours, you remember you have food, and bam, there you have it. It's some extra burnt food.
Hayden, that is a great way to start a house fire. But I guess it'll work.
Thanks so much for listening in. This is Hayden Wilton.
Lauren Craddock.
And Mr. Franks signing off. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to the How to Hilarity show.